Hi, my name is Katie, and I'm more than just an alcoholic. This may be a trigger warning for some. It is about pregnancy loss, and I do not talk about this, but the reason why I am today is because today would have been my 8th wedding anniversary, right? Last year I posted a video. I was unwell. Still grieving, a lot of guilt, whatever. I don't feel that today. I am happy today. I have processed all of that. And don't get me wrong, it's not happy in a weird way, right? I am fully aware that my marriage failed, and I am fully aware as to why, right? Hi, my name is Katie. I'm an alcoholic. Yeah. I'm happy about where my relationship is at with my ex now, and I am choosing to focus on the fact that today is the reason why Mac is here, but I am also focusing on the fact that the other one isn't, and why. I think about it more now that I'm sober than I did when it happened, because I was drinking to cope. I was blocking it out. I don't do that anymore. It's right here, and some days are hard. I found out I was pregnant spring of 23, 2 days after my grandpa died. And we got divorced in July of 23. I did not tell my ex I was going to take a test. I was hoping it would say no and it wouldn't be a thing. Not the case. It was the thing. Yep. It said yes. And I walked out of that bathroom, panicked, into our bedroom and threw it at him. Angry. He was happy I wasn't. And then I walked over to our bedroom wall, leaned my head up against it, and hysterically cried. There was a lot going on in my mind. Mac had already been diagnosed autistic, and I knew the odds of having another child with autism once you already have one are really high, and I didn't think I could do it. I thought about the postpartum I experienced with him and how hard it was, which is the reason why I'm an alcoholic. I didn't want to do it again. Our finances were not good. We couldn't afford it. And then I hyper-focused on the fact that I couldn't drink for 9 months. Out of all of those things, that's what bothered me the most. That's an alcoholic's mind. It's priority. And then I laid in bed until 3 a.m. crying until I eventually fell asleep from it. But I was trying to process it. I couldn't wrap my mind around it. And then the next day, I walked into the church where my grandpa's funeral was, angry. I was already angry that he died. Then I was angry at God. How could you do this to me? You know I can't do it. My grandma used to always say, God doesn't give you anything you can't handle. Nah, I didn't look at it that way. I should have looked at it from the angle of with death comes new life. Nope. I should have looked at it from the angle of this could save your marriage. Nope. I looked at it as, this is going to ruin your marriage even more than you already have, Katie. I should have looked at it from the angle of, this could get you sober. You can't drink for 9 months. You can come out on the other side. I didn't want to come out on the other side, so I wouldn't have. And I know that. I went to my doctor's appointment a week and a half later for the confirmation, and I wouldn't allow my ex-husband to go with me. I took my mom, and sitting there, feeling all of the anxiety, waiting for them to come in the room and confirm it, which took forever, okay? And then they came in and said, I lost it. The happiness I felt and the guilt I feel around that now, wouldn't wish it on anybody. I wonder who that child could have been. Would it have looked like me? Mac looks like his dad and acts like me. Would this one have looked like me and acted like its dad? I don't know. I don't get to know. But someday I will. And I cling to that. What's hard for me is that when I lost that baby, nobody wanted to talk to me about it. I was already struggling, but if I brought it up as a topic, it was dodged. There was no comforting me there, nothing. Maybe they looked at it from the angle of, okay, if we avoid this, she won't spiral, which made me spiral even more. Right. So I dealt with that alone. It is what it is. This is what my life was meant to be. Whatever that reason is. think every woman wonders what if when they experience pregnancy loss. Someday we will all know. I don't know. I just wanted to share. That's what I'm thinking about today. So, anyways, I do hope that you all have an excellent rest of your day. Thank you for watching.